Hey, g'day everybody and welcome back to Star Cub Review. I'm your host as always, the Star Cub, and a happy new year and a happy January the 3rd, 2025. And wow, what a year 2024 has been. It's had its ups and downs and a lot of shit has happened in 2024. It's great to see the back end of 2024. But 2024 for me had some really awesome highlights, and that is my list of top games for 2024. But before I get into that, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone new to my channel that subscribed to my channel so far or is just tuning in. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. It's great to see the subscribers go up and more people watching, commenting, everyone returning. You know I all love and appreciate you. So let's get into it. So this is going to be a list of PS5, Xbox Series X games, and some honorable mentions, and one of them is on the Switch. But like I said, 2024 had its ups and downs, but for gaming wise, it has been an amazing year. Although some people may, argue that point and say 2024 was a complete downer. No, I don't think 2024 was a complete downer. Personal wise, yes, because I went through a lot of personal issues in 2024, very trying. But gaming wise, I had an absolute blast, and this is going to be an easy, simple list for y'all. So in no random, this is going to be in a completely random order. So my top games for 2025, starting with Silent Hill 2 for the PS5. Bloober Team absolutely blew me out of the water. They exceeded everything I had ever hoped for in a Silent Hill 2 remake. They went above and beyond, and it literally shows that they knew what they were doing when it comes to being the ones that developed Silent Hill 2 from the ground up. It was absolutely fantastic. I had a blast with this game, and I took my time with it because this game was so well done, and I can't wait to play in 2025. I can't wait to do a second playthrough, maybe even a third playthrough, because this game was so well done. It made Pyramid Head terrifying, like literally terrifying. And like I have said in my review of Silent Hill 2, and I'll flash it up on the screen, and it'll be in a link down below at the end of the video in the description. I think Silent Hill 2 remake was way better than the original. And that's just my opinion. Hands down, that's my opinion. Because Bloober Team blew me out of the water with it. Completely and honestly blew me away. And it was absolutely fantastic. Another game I really thoroughly enjoyed, I did a review for. That will be in a link below as well. This one is for the Xbox Series X. And that is the sequel to Star Wars Jedi, which is Survivor, so Star Wars Jedi Survivor. This game, for me, was incredible. Absolutely incredible. It really blew my expectations way into the atmosphere, because it was just so intense. The characters were absolutely amazing. The story was amazing. The mythology, everything about it was absolutely fantastic. It really, they really upped it from the first game, and the second game is just, it was a thrill ride. It was from start to finish. I had a blast with it. The puzzles in it were challenging. The combat was absolutely amazing. The storyline, the characters, it was intense. It was amazing. And honestly, the ending to Star Wars Jedi Survivor literally broke my heart. It was a tremendous ending, and I cannot wait to see how the third one pans out, how it all comes together, because I honestly, this is what I'm looking forward to immensely, because I didn't think I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but these games have made me a fan of other stories rather than just focusing all on bloody Darth Vader, Luke Sky, the Skywalkers. Other stories in the Star Wars universe that literally branches out the mythology, branches out different Jedis, different Sith, and all of that, different enemies, and it literally was hands down a fantastic game to play. Another one I had an absolute blast with, and this is on the PS5, and that is Square Enix's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I have done I have covered numerous things on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's one of the best games I have ever played. Hands down, one of the best I have ever played. It exceeded everything. It was everything I had hoped for and more in Final Fantasy VII. And Square Enix did a tremendous job. Absolutely fantastic. What more can I say about it other than Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for me was just an absolute joy. It was amazing, heartbreaking, sad, battle system, characters, everything. And when you see Vincent and Sid and Kate Sith and Mog, it's just like, oh my god, it's everything it's everything I'd hoped for. Everything. And it was absolute joy to play. Absolute joy. I cannot say any more other than this game really blew me out of the water. Another one for the PS5, which came towards the end of the year, end of 2024, in the middle, towards the end, is Cat Quest 3 for the PS5. I played it on the PS5, and I had a blast with Cat Quest 3. I've platinumed all 3 games now. Platinumed the first 2, and they were sensational. Third one, absolutely fantastic. I had a blast. It was absolutely funny. The cast of characters were amazing. The setting was amazing, where, it's all about pirates, intermingled with eldritch terrors as well. There's a bit of eldritch lore going on there, cosmic entities. It intertwines a lot of different themes when it comes to religion as well, but it plays it out in such a way where it's not about, heaven or hell, Lucifer and God and all of that. It's crafting its own cosmic entity, gods, beings and stuff, and it was absolutely fantastic. Cat Quest 3 really blew me away with its costume, all its different interchanging weapons, costumes, armors, all that sort of stuff. I had an absolute blast, and it was very, very challenging. Very, very challenging. Especially some of the later super bosses in it were quite challenging, especially Doomdark. Doomdark was absolutely fantastic to fight. So was Cthulhu, which was, again, he was a really, really good fight. Hands down. Some of the best super boss fights in Cat Quest 3. I'm not going to argue there. They were amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, there's 2 other games that really, really, really stuck out for me this year. And this one is on the Xbox Series X. And that is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Now, I did a review for that as well. And Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice was heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. I'm not going to say too much more other than the fact that Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has given me a lasting impression that I will never, ever forget. It was an experience. It was a roller coaster of emotions. They really really, Team Ninja really nailed mental illness. Really psychosis, mental illness, abuse, mental, physical, emotional abuse. It really honed in on a lot of experiences for myself that I have just gone through myself, and mental illness being one of the biggest ones that gave me a lot of feelings, because like I covered in my videos, that, you know, I lost a friend to mental illness, and, you know, it reminds me every single day to check up on, you know, friends and family and that, and ask them, are you okay? Are you okay? This game really gave me a lasting impression, and it felt dark, it felt gloomy, it felt hopeless, it felt right as well. Watching Senua's journey unfold, overcoming this, overcoming that, but also fighting her own demons as well, was an absolutely amazing experience. I'll never forget it, and I cannot wait to play Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga. I am a huge fan of Team Ninja when it comes to the those sort of games, interactive movie games, more immersive, so you get the experience, you get a bit of combat and that, but it's more of an immersive theatre experience. It was like one big giant movie. That's the way I can put it. Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, everybody. One of my favourites. Lasting impressions, like totally lasting impressions. Absolutely phenomenal game. The soundtrack is hauntingly beautiful. The characters are amazing. The story, the mythology, and just the atmosphere of the game, the cinematography, everything amazing. Now, on to the last one. This one I know is very controversial. There's a lot of people out there that absolutely dislike this game, absolutely hate it. And this is for the Xbox Series X. I played it on the Xbox Series X and I had a blast with it. I completed it 100% and I had an absolutely fantastic time with it. It made me a fan of BioWare, and everyone knows what this game is. And there's lots of trash talk out there about this game from, you know, high profile YouTubers out there that really want to trash it and throw the company, you know, throw the studio in the mud and say that they're stupid, they don't listen to people, you know, they don't take their fans seriously and all of that. And you know what? I don't care. At the end of the day, BioWare delivered on this game. They made me feel things in this game that I did not really lean towards in Dragon Age Inquisition. This one is Dragon Age The Veilguard, and I'm sticking it to all the haters out there, especially all the dislikes that I got on some of my previous videos on Dragon Age. Now I know there's a lot of people out there that hate it. That's fine. I really couldn't give two shits. But for myself personally, it was an amazing game. The characters, the setting, the story, the just everything about Dragon Age. Now, Dragon Age, is it a perfect game? No, by far it's not. And I will put my Dragon Age videos in links below for people to have a look at. But at the end of the day, for me, I'm sticking it to all the haters out there and those high-profile YouTubers like Varadark, Asmongold, Melanie Mac Go Boom, Maddie for Plays, the Xbox guy, where he does all his videos about, he just hates on everything basically. I'm sticking it to all of them out there that this game was fantastic. Seeing all the videos out there, the hate that people get because they like this game is just absolutely laughable. And for all those high-profile YouTubers out there and other gamers out there that hate on other people because people like myself like Dragon Age the Veilguard is just really laughable, and it shows how immature, and really at the end of the day they're not gamers. At the end of the day, if they're so offended, and you know they've got nothing else better to do in their day than rip other people apart and, you know, make their audience say hateful, disgusting, disturbing things on their channel in the chats, I think that's really, I don't think they're gamers at all, to be honest, and I think they just do it out of spite for the real gamers out there that enjoy video games for what they are, even if the studio doesn't do everything 100% like the fans want, or this demographic wants, or this demographic wants. They're putting games out there for people to play, and people enjoy them, like myself. What harm is that doing? What harm, does that harm you in any way? No. So, like I said, I'm sticking it to the haters out there. Dragon Age, the Veilguard, for me, is one of my absolute top picks. I had a blast with it. Moving on. So, the honourable mentions for PS5. One Piece Odyssey, which I have started playing. I'm only on chapter 3. I have not finished it. I've got lots more to do, but I had so many others to go backwards and forwards with. One Piece Odyssey I actually put aside, so I will be playing majority of that through 2025. Another honourable mention, Life is Strange 2. I played it on my Xbox Series X, but it was actually an Xbox One game. And Life is Strange 2, a fantastic game. I did cover this, but I will say Life is Strange 2, completely different experience to the other ones that I've played in the series so far. But Life is Strange 2's story was heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. And it sticks with you. That's all I'm going to say. It sticks with you. Another honourable mention, and this one is on the Nintendo Switch, and I actually got this one from a fellow YouTuber that I absolutely love and adore all her videos, and that is Isha Gaming. And I watched her video on Fairy Fencer F Advent Dark Force, and I've seen several videos of hers on Fairy Fencer F, and I just had to buy it on my Switch, and I am currently playing, still playing through it. I am halfway through it, so 2025 will be the other half where I finish it. But Fairy Fencer F Advent Dark Force, absolutely fantastic game. Isha Gaming, thank you so much for putting those videos out there and your review on that particular game, because I am having an absolute blast with that game. It is so funny. The banter that the characters have is just hilarious, and that's all I'm gonna say. So without further ado, people, I know this one's a long one, but hey, I really needed to get this one out. 2024 had some amazing games. You know, some people will disagree, but it had some amazing games. 2025, new year, is going to be an absolutely amazing year for games as well. But that's it for me. I will, all the videos that I mentioned, the honorable mentions and the my top picks, they will be in links below, except for One Piece Odyssey, because I have not done a review on that particularly just yet. So that one won't be in there, and Fairy Fence F won't be either. Those two will be in reviews down the track. But other than that, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's been a long one, but hey, I enjoyed making it. Happy New Year once again, and I will see you all with a new video very, very soon. All right, guys. Ciao.